It's her and 3 guys? Did I buy a hardcover? Am I stupid? Oh my God.
Guys, so it is a very rainy day today, and I am at Barnes & Nobles. Because what else is there to do on a rainy day? Today is the hardcover book sale, which, listen, I'm as pissed off as the rest of you, and I think the shittiest thing that Barnes & Nobles did, besides lowering the sale from 50 to 33%, is the fact that they limited the comments on the post about the 33%. It's like, you know you did the bad thing, except the criticism for it. Like, you had to know that we were gonna be like, that's bullshit. Originally, I really debated not going, because I was like, what the hell kind of sale is that? But I did go through my books last night, and honestly, guys, like, I need to go on a book buying ban. Like, it's getting really bad. So I thought I would do one last hurrah before I completely cut myself off. This is so bad. Last night, I had pre-ordered a book that I forgot about, Ruthless Vows, the second to Divine Rivals. I started reading it last night. It appeared like a gift for myself. I loved it. And then, because I had so many gift cards to Amazon, I bought the entire Throne of Glass series. And guess how much I paid for that because I had so many gift cards? $11. That's like $1 per book. I bought a lot of things over the last couple days. I also received books for Christmas, and I went on a book haul to that other big Barnes & Nobles in the city. If you didn't watch that, go ahead and look. I also went to Barnes & Nobles in Times Square. Like, I've just been on something lately, and it's not good. I figured this would be my one chance before I go on like a complete cut from it. My goal with the physical TBR I have is I think I want to read at least 50% before I start adding more. Today is the last big book haul that you're gonna see for a while. You might see a book unhaul before you see another book haul. Well, I mean, if I stick to it, sometimes a really good book comes out and I might want to get it. But last night I was scrolling in bed because the whole hardcover sale is 33% off, but there are some select books that are 50% off. So I found a hardcover that I liked called The Scarlet Veil. I ordered it last night for pickup, so we're gonna get that in the store for sure. Instead of $21, it was $10. Like, it's like a paranormal romance about vampires. So like, that's getting picked up today. Otherwise, I really don't have anything specific in mind. I'm just gonna go browsing. All that damage. Oh God, I even got a paperback because I just read Love Redesign and I'm absolutely obsessed with Lauren Asher again, and the only other book that I haven't read is Final Offer in the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I really want to read it. And of course, the one time of the year that I'm looking for hardcovers, there's like none in sight. The last time I went to the sale when it was 50% off, I was seeing all these books and I had to like hold myself back from buying so many. And this time I was just kind of like only finding a few. 4 hardcovers that I liked and 1 paperback, and one of them I ordered online and like to pick it up here. I don't know, like I was just a little disappointed. I'm still happy with the books that I did purchase because these were books that I found really interesting, but not as good as last year. I am totally late for work. I'm gonna go over this haul when I get home. Plus, I have other books that I ordered. Guess where I am again? Is it a surprise to anyone? Not me. It's the last day of the 33% off sale of hardcovers, and I felt like the first time was kind of a letdown, so I'm like, let me try again, see what they've got going on. And it's like the end of the night, like there's not a lot of people here, so I really am excited to try it again. I'm dying. Not only did I not find any books that I was interested in, I found my cousin though. She came in and clocked me immediately and I was like, oh shit. So we just did our final book haul of 2023, and I'm gonna try to hold off until I make a substantial dent in my physical TBR pile. I wanted to go over with you the last books that I purchased
or the last books I received because I didn't buy all of these. Christmas has come and gone. I received this trilogy from my sister called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It has A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, As Good as Dead. This is the story of an investigation turned obsession. Pretty and popular high school senior Andy Bell was murdered by her boyfriend Sal Sang, who then killed himself. It was all anyone could talk about, and 5 years later, Pip sees how tragedy still haunts her town. Now a senior herself, Pip decides to re-examine the closed case for her final project. At first just to cast doubt on the original investigation, but soon she discovers a trail of dark secrets that might actually prove Sal innocent, and the line between past and present begins to blur. Someone in Fairview doesn't want Pip digging around for answers, and now her own life might be in danger. Very cool. The covers are like so sick. It's giving me Bad Blood by Taylor Swift, so very excited. I've been waiting to open this with you guys. It's from my brother, as you can see from the wrapping. He's in fact not 5 years old. He's actually 16. Look, he put a little bow on it. I'll give him credit for that. I love it. It's like one of the last Christmas gifts that I'm gonna get. We got Pucking Around. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's crazy. How many pages is this? 700 pages? It says, my name is Rachel Price, and 2 months ago I walked away from the perfect man. Sweet and funny and so hot it should be illegal. We shared one magical night, no names, no strings. I never thought I'd see him again. I was wrong. It turns out Mr. Perfect is a Playboy grinder for the Jacksonville Rays, the NHL's hottest new hockey team, and now I'm his new physical therapist. Oh, and the jerk doesn't even recognize me. His fellowship is going to be the longest 10 months of my life. Mr. Perfect Mistake will do anything to get back on my good side. Meanwhile, his best friend is the surly new equipment manager, always writing my case. Worst of all, I've got an uncooperative goalie who thinks I can tell he's hiding an injury. This is my chance to prove myself, and I'm not risking it for anything. But with one unexpected night, one secret revealed, these men are ready to test all my limits. I can't fall for a player, let alone 3, but if love is a game, these guys are playing to win. Wait a minute. It's her and 3 guys? What? How did I not know this? What? Not what I was expecting, but sure. Look how thick that is. I mean, if you're gonna focus on 3 men, like it should be this thick. I believe he gave me a bookmark. Oh my God. That is legitimately perfect. Now I'm going to bring out the books that we actually purchased from the store. This isn't a hardcover, so it wasn't on sale, but I did have to get it because I just read Love Redesigned and I freaking fell in love with Lauren Asher all over again. And this is the only Dreamland Billionaire that I did not read yet. I loved the first 2 books, Fine Print and Terms and Conditions. And so I'm really excited to read this because Callahan and Alana, they are actually featured in Love Redesigned. This book is a hardcover. I actually ordered this online to pick up in store so that I would get the discount for it. This one is a vampire romance. 6 months have passed since I don't know how to say that name. Oh no. Since Celie took her sacred vows and joined the ranks of the Chaucers. Wow, I'm gonna have a really hard time reading this book. The Chaucers as their first huntswoman. With her fiancé Jean-Luc as captain, she is determined to find her foothold in the new role and protect Belterra after she failed to protect her sister. But whispers from the past still haunt her, and her new evil is rising, leaving bodies in its wake, each one decorated with twin puncture wounds in its throat. Despite how her friends and fiancé have tried to shield her from the darkness, their magic, swords, and even the light of the endless candles they provide cannot keep her safe from a monster that hides behind beautiful words and sharp smiles. Now Celie has a new reason to fear the dark because someone is coming for her. And the closer he gets, the more tempted Celie feels to give in to his dark hungers and her own. I am rooting for her and the vampire. Jean-Luc can step aside. I'm so sorry, but there is nothing hotter than a Damon Salvatore-esque vampire. It says, exhaling slowly, he stares right back, his black eyes narrowing as if I'm a puzzle he cannot quite solve. You're doing it again, he says at last. I look away quickly, doing what? Romanticizing nightmares. Wow, that really called me out. Oh my God. Okay, well, that came from my throat, which is very apt because it is a vampire book. Next book is Pride and Prejudice in Pittsburgh by Rachel Lippincott. I'm always looking for some really good sapphic romances. I'm always in the mood for one as a bi girl myself. I just feel like they're not widely marketed and I always get excited when I see one. Audrey Cameron has lost her spark, but after getting dumped by her first love and waitlisted at her dream art school all in 1 week, she has no intention of putting her heart on the line again to get it back. So when local curmudgeon Mr. Montgomery walks into her family's Pittsburgh convenience store saying he can help her, Audrey doesn't know what she's expecting. But but it's definitely not that she'll be transported back to 1812 to become a Regency romance heroine. Lucy Sinclair isn't expecting to find an oddly dressed girl claiming to be from 200 years in the future on her family's estate, but she has to admit it's a welcome distraction from being courted by a man her father expects her to marry, who offers a future she couldn't be less interested in. Not that anyone has cared about that or who she's interested in since her mother died, taking Lucy's spark with her. While the two girls try to understand what's happening and how to send Audrey home, their sparks make a comeback in a most unexpected way, because as they both try over and over to fall for their suitors in the happily ever afters everyone expects of them, they find instead they don't have to try at all to fall for each other. But can a most unexpected love story survive even more impossible circumstances? Oh my god, I hope they end up together, because obviously there's a huge hurdle, and that is about 200 years of difference. This book really caught my fancy, because look at the cover. It's beautiful. To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn, and the back is just as gorgeous. And look, the pages are black. Very my aesthetic. I was really intrigued by this. I actually hadn't heard of this until I saw it on the shelf. So I looked it up, read the summary, all within the store. Jude Maddox knows nothing of love or even light. He knows only his grim duty as the hand of death, to lead the knights of the Eternal Star into a land filled with nightmares and certain demise. It's only when he sees her, a young woman with wild amber eyes who's as fierce, defiant, and swift as the shadow beasts themselves, that he feels the warmth of life in his blood. The other knights may fear their lethal commander with his hard, merciless demeanor. Outcast Kiara Frey sees only a leader, a man who knows how to survive, someone like her. But wanting him is as treacherous as the shadows themselves and just as seductive. With the kingdom on the verge of collapse, the knights must now venture to the darkest heart of the land and uncover the secrets of the misted shadows, where evil will prey upon their minds and feast on their flesh. It will betray their senses, it will surpass their nightmares, most of them will die. But they have no other choice, because the only way to fight the darkness is to become it. In a world of darkness, become the nightmare. That's a life motto right there. Guys, I did not hear about this until I saw it on the shelf. So if you've heard about it, read it, please let me know if this is a good book. The last book that I purchased as part of the sale was The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. I actually just bought Cruel Prince, and I want to say this is related. This is a Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition, and I knew that I had to get it because I do hear such great things about this book. A runaway queen, a reluctant prince, and a quest that may destroy them both. 8 years have passed since the Battle of the Serpent, but in the icy north, Lady Nor of the Court of Teeth has reclaimed the Ice Needle Citadel. There, she is using an ancient relic to create monsters of stick and snow who will do her bidding and exact her revenge. Shurin, Child Queen of the Court of Teeth and the one person with power over her mother, fled to the human world. There she lives feral in the woods, lonely and still haunted by the merciless torments she endured in the Court of Teeth. She bides her time by releasing mortals from foolish bargains. She leaves herself forgotten until the storm hag Bogdana chases her through the night streets. Shurin is saved by none other than Prince Oak, the heir to the Elfheim she was once promised in marriage, who she has resented for years. Now 17, Oak is charming, beautiful, and manipulative. He's on a mission that will lead him into the Ice Needle Citadel, and he wants Shurin's help. But if she agrees, it will mean guarding her heart against the boy she once knew and a prince she cannot trust, as well as confronting all the horrors she thought she left behind. Well, I am very excited to get into the world of Holly Black. Like I said, I just bought Cruel Prince, and I feel like I really need to get into her writing. There's one last big reveal, and guys, I got so many Amazon gift cards for Christmas, and I had cash back on my credit card. And so what do you think I used the $118 I had towards? Did I use it for something responsible? Absolutely not. Did I use it for an adult purchase that I probably should? Absolutely not. You know what I did use it for? Towards the entire 8-part Throne of Glass series that I will be filming the vlog of. Literally, oh my god. Okay. I bet you didn't think this was gonna be an unboxing. But here it is. Oh, is this hardcover? Did I buy a hardcover? Am I stupid? All right, sure. I bought, oh my god, it's so heavy. I bought the entire Throne of Glass series. I couldn't resist anymore. I kept hearing so much about it, especially from Destiny Sidwell. Oh my god. And also, there's like this precarious reading situation that I keep hearing about. God, it is hardcover. What have I done? That is beautiful. I'm obsessed with these covers. Letha, loyal legendary. In a land without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She has no love for the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but she has not come to kill him. She has come to win her freedom. If she defeats 23 murderers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Selena Sardothian. The crown prince will provoke her, the captain of the guard will protect her, and a princess from faraway country will befriend her. But something rotten dwells in the castle, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying mysteriously one by one, Selena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival, and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. Whoa. Do I read Throne of Glass first? Do I read The Assassin's Blade first? Do I read them in tandem? Like, what is going on with the reading order? Like, it really stresses me out to not know which order to read it in, whether the release date order or chronologically in the order of the books. So please, please, please tell me what to do, but I'm utterly obsessed. I'm so excited to read this, and obviously when I do, you guys will hear about it. Those are all the books that I bought recently before I go on my book buying ban. I have a lot of different videos in mind that I feel will accomplish what I want to accomplish and like get through my physical TBR. Get ready for those videos. I hope you enjoyed this last book haul, massive book haul. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Look at her style from the street. Look at her style from the ghetto. This I will never make it big. Me, I tell them say, oh no.
And I think my brother ordered it from the same place because I'm going to show you the bookmark that my really good friend Cassandra got me. Is that not perfect?